Joining us for even more insight is Bob Cusak, editor-in-chief with our partners at The Hill. Bob, thank you for being with us tonight. As you know, we are seeing Republicans, even those who don't necessarily support Trump, lining up behind him to blast this indictment as what they call politically motivated. Is this ultimately a positive jolt in the arm for Trump's campaign?
I think, Nichole, in the short term, this is going to help Trump politically. He's done well recently. DeSantis was making some ground up earlier this year. Polls show that Trump was the biggest loser of the midterm election, but he's had a much better and more positive 2023. He is still the leader of the Republican Party. So I think in the short term, it does help him. But then it remains to be seen. If there are multiple indictments, that kind of baggage could wear him down. But anytime you count Trump out, he seems to make a comeback.
Yeah, he really does, pretty much every single time. In the midterms, the big issues, as you know, were inflation as well as crime. Could we see the Trump indictment potentially rise to that level for voters? And when I say that, I mean both for and against him.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you have, Trump has a certain base that's going to vote for him no matter what. They don't care about these indictments, these charges. And that's a big asset for him, especially in a crowded Republican field. Democrats certainly are happy about this, but some of them are concerned that this looks a little partisan. Polls have shown that independents see this as political. We'll see if that continues. And that's why some Democrats would prefer that the Georgia prosecutors go first, because that was Trump clashing with Republican officials, not a Democratic prosecutor from New York.
How is all of this GOP unity, even from, let's say, Florida Governor DeSantis, who at this point has yet to announce that he's running for president? But how is that unity as we head into this campaign cycle, this presidential campaign cycle? How important is it? And do you think it's going to hold, particularly as more candidates declare?
Some members who backed Trump, they haven't, in 2016, they haven't yet come out in support of the former president. So I think his support is fairly strong, but some elected officials do want to move on. And they do have a good point, I think, in that looking backwards is not a winning strategy. We saw that in 2022. Trump kept talking about 2020. Elections are about the future. So I think the more he harps on 2020, the worse. But now he's got a new thing to talk about, something current, and that's going to solidify his base. And DeSantis has to be careful. He wants some of those voters, and so he can't alienate them too much. And I think he's trying to straddle that line right now.
Well, speaking of DeSantis, on the same day that this indictment decision comes down, kind of takes everyone by surprise, a Trump-aligned super PAC released a new attack ad targeting Ron DeSantis. Let's listen.
The more you learn about DeSantis, the more you see he doesn't share our values. He's just not ready to be president.
All right, so Bob, what's your reaction to that? Because again, obviously, we know DeSantis still has yet to even announce that he is officially running for president.
Trump has been landing some blows. He had a rough start to his campaign for re-election again, to run for president again. But he has landed some blows, whether it's on Social Security or Medicare, where DeSantis has said they need to be reformed. He's gone after them there. He's also going after DeSantis on ethanol in Iowa. So I think from a policy perspective, Trump has landed some hits, and DeSantis is going to have to fire back. But as you said, he's not in the race, so we've got plenty of time for that.
All right. Well, Bob Cusak, we always appreciate your time. Thank you so much for your insight.
Thanks, Nichole.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.